Hi everyone, this is Char with Ariana Stark. This is a pick a card reading for the week starting from 15 to 21st September 2025. I have two piles here or two set of cards. This is pile A and this is pile B. Viewers, you can pause the video and decide intuitively which pile you are being drawn to. We do have the timestamp given in the description box, so in case you want to proceed and go directly to your reading, feel free to do just that. I am available for paid readings as well as for deck purchase. We do have three decks: the Ideal Tarot, Divine Mistress Oracle, as well as Love Oracle. So for purchase, feel free to email us. Now let's just get down to your reading. The first card in this reading is the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords means that your responsibilities are certainly going to increase this week. As the week commences, maybe you will have to step up and take charge. Even if it is stressful, I think you will come good. Maybe you will also be someone who is not going to say a word, rather you will get on with the task. Incidentally, you also need to be careful of your rivals because there are swords behind this person's back. Maybe you're also sleep deprived. That could also be an issue. I think you need to cover up on your sleep as the week goes by. Things will definitely fall in place, but be careful of your rivals. I do have the Queen of Wands as well, so this means that even if there are roadblocks and interruptions, you're going to use your contacts, you're using your good friend circle or social circle to get by. Also going to be quite creative and imaginative. Even if there are last minute changes, I think you will do the needful. Do not allow the situation to get the better of you because you will overcome the setbacks that are there. I do have two for joy as well from the Divine Mistress Oracle, which means that there could be social events lined up this week. Two for joy also augurs for celebration, reunions, some positive developments. Maybe your relationships are also going to be developing smoothly. I do have Seven of Swords, another card from the tarot deck, which means that you could be dealing with deception, but you're also going to be someone who's going to be very purposeful and driven. I think you should not isolate yourself. If there's a mistake that you have made, you should accept your flaws because there's grace in not being ego driven. Financial issues as well as investments need to be looked into. From the Love Oracle deck, I do have the card monosyllables. My feelings are deeper than I can express. Now, some of you could be quite tongue tied. Some of you may not know how to be expressive, or you may not wear your heart on your sleeve. I think you could also be dealing with a person who may be quite coy and shy. Maybe work is also going to be a priority. You should also avoid saying anything unkind to your person because there's that high possibility that you could say something untoward and that could make your person recoil. You've been in my dreams, it says here, so some of you could be dreaming about your person. I think you could also find yourself attracting attention of married members of the opposite sex. They do go weak in the knees in your presence. With that Queen of Wands, you're very alluring and bewitching too. Incidentally, look inside yourself has also come in with respect to your love life. So sometimes we need to examine what is causing you to feel this way. So if you feel something is amiss, if you feel you need to reflect on your relationship, then this is a week when you need to do that. Ponder. Don't brush aside the sensations that your body gives you this week, your intuitive side for that matter. Other than that, I also feel that there are times when you want to be away from your person. Stock from Lenormand talks about news from another place. Maybe some of you are also making travel plans this week. You may want to look for better opportunities elsewhere. You also need to do up your home because the stork always adds to its nest. Stay rooted and grounded, it says here, Earth Guardian Angel. So be connected with Mother Nature, go outdoors. Root chakra healing will also be beneficial. Maybe some of you are concerned with your financial condition this week. So if you are connected with Mother Earth, If you do some grounding exercises, walk barefoot on terra firma, then it will help you. Nevertheless, the last card in this reading is exceeding expectations. So, even if things fall apart at times, I think you have the capacity to get up and get back on the saddle. In fact, you could exceed your own expectations this week, 15 to 21st September 2025. I hope, Pile, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time. Those of you who picked Pile B, these are your messages for the week ahead. The first card in this reading is the Empress. So you're going to be someone who is going to be turning heads this week. You're going to be admired. Excess work is on the cards. Maybe you also need to network and cooperate. Possibly you're going to call the shots. Financial transactions, paperwork and technical work is very likely at this time of the week. Maybe you should also not take everybody at face value. Social events, deepening of friendships is very likely. You seem to be someone who is concerned about others. You may also be wanting to go the family way. The Eight of Wands coming in also talks about positive developments, or look into letter messages or even emails. Maybe job opportunities are lined up. Some of you could be making travel plans this week. Some of you could also be dealing with a question of principles. Maybe others could raise eyebrows over the way you deal with others. There are certain limitations that you need to overcome this week, but you're going to be proved right. With the Queen of Pentacles, so feminine energy dominates this reading. I think you need to look at long-term gains. Short-term gains are all good, but you have to look at the bigger picture. Personally, you may feel let down. Like I said, it could be mixed bag because sometimes people do let us down. Health also needs watching, but I also have the card step by step, so take it one day at a time. Climb the ladder to success slowly but surely. Promiscuous from the Love Oracle deck talks about infidelity. So like I said, some of you could feel let down, or you could also be tempted. Temptations could be there this week. I think if you're flirtatious, you also need to be careful to draw the line. A friend could also want to deepen tie. Maybe this person wants to cement the relationship, walk down the aisle with you. So keep that in mind. I do have the card I'm reminded of you constantly. So in case there's been a separation, or in case you're not in good terms with your person, you could be finding yourself thinking about them. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Embrace, it says here. So another message which talks about the need to embrace fully this connection. I think this person fits into your life beautifully. Incidentally, there are other cards which also talk about giving birth. So a lot of messages seem to be coming through over and over again. Like some of you may want to go the family way. Many of you could also want to think about a new idea that you want to bring into the world. The Norman's child or boy or girl has also come up in your reading, which means that your thoughts could be centered around children or a child of your own or your niece, nephew. So be naive, be childlike, enjoy, have fun, live in the moment. The last card in this reading is Peacekeeper. Possibly some of you could also be offering the olive branch. Maybe you're also going to call a truce, resolve differences between warring factions this week, whether at the workplace or on the home front. I think raising the white flag allows for souls to heal this September 2025. I hope you liked reading This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.